The ongoing conflict in Ukraine has entered its second year, with Ukrainian troops facing daily attacks from Russian forces near the town of Volhydar. Despite the incredible destruction and constant threat of rocket attacks, Ukrainian troops remain resolute and determined to defend their homeland. Ukrainian Marine, Voron, spoke about the challenges they face on the front lines, stating, "They try to surround us. But they aren't succeeding. We are lucky to have Zaluzhny, he's a resourceful commander, so things are going well. I can stay calm knowing we won't be surrounded." The conflict has also taken a toll on civilians in the region, with many struggling to access basic necessities like water. Amelia Budskaya, a local resident, choked back tears as she spoke about the death of her sister and the lack of resources available to her community. She said, "We have no water, nothing. Here I'm getting rainwater to wash dishes and hands." Despite these challenges, the people of Ukraine have received significant support from around the world. Over the past year, 65 countries, hundreds of private companies, and millions of individuals have sent aid to Ukraine, demonstrating the global solidarity with the Ukrainian people. However, Ukrainians are concerned that this aid could dry up, leaving them vulnerable to further attacks from Russian forces. The cost of the ongoing conflict has been high, and the people of Ukraine understand that continued support is necessary for their survival. The global community has shown strong support for Ukraine, with vigils and protests held in cities around the world. Many of those involved in the protests are Russian citizens and émigrés, highlighting the opposition to Putin's aggressive actions in Ukraine. Bill Browder, CEO of Heritage Fund, noted the significance of Russians protesting against their own government's actions. He said, "These are people in opposition to Putin. Everybody talks about how the Russians are brainwashed. These people aren't brainwashed. These are Russian citizens, Russian émigrés, who are saying that Putin's murderous war in Ukraine is not okay." Marina Litvinenko, the wife of former Russian spy Alexander Litvinenko, also expressed her pride in seeing Russian citizens protesting against the conflict in Ukraine. She said, "I'm very proud to see this big crowd of Russian people. A lot of young people who maybe never went to this kind of protest. But I see their faces. How they hate the war, how they support Ukraine, how they hate Putin." The global swell of support for Ukraine has been motivating for those on the front lines, like Ukrainian Marine, Moryak, who said, "We fight for our children, for our fellow Ukrainians, for our nation. Because I think what Russia is doing now is genocide of Ukrainians. And Ukrainians don't have another option but to win. That's why we fight till the end."